Master, dinner is served. Igor, it's not that I don't appreciate the effort, but you know I prefer my meals uncooked. And how many times have I told you about using garlic? Yes, Master. Forgive me, Master. Please. Bite into Paradelphia. Thursday nights at 8, only on Toxic Radio. Paradelphia, because what if it's all true?
Hey, buddy. Rah. Hey, man, that's a sweet heavy metal happy hour t-shirt. Where'd you pick that up?
Thanks, dude. I got it at the Toxic Radio shop.
Toxic Radio has a shop?
Yeah, dude. It's in the app or online at toxicradio.net.
That is sweet.
Yeah, and I also got a rockin' Toxic Radio hoodie and a Red Band Underground shirt. Dude, I'm gonna look so rockin' at the party tomorrow.
Well, I think you look pretty now.
Oh, wait, what?
The Toxic Radio shop is a place to get all your Toxic Radio gear. Shirts, hoodies, stickers. Find it at toxicradio.net or on the app. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic. Hey, where you going, man? Planning your Saturday night can be a bit of a bitch.
Saturday night is the loneliest night in the week.
Well, it doesn't have to be. Load up Toxic Radio every Saturday night for the heavy metal happy hour. With the one and only Fishman.
I know that, dude.
There will be interviews, ticket giveaways, a little bit of banter with Toxic Mike, and of course great metal from the 80s all the way through today. Starts at 7 p.m., runs until Fish says it's over.
Everyone get out!
Catch it only on Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe. Play it toxic. Like listening to Toxic Radio?
Goddamn right.
But don't forget, this is the 21st century. Join us in the social media world. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pornhub.
Pornhub?
Nah, just kidding. Or am I? Toxic Radio. Get infected.
Hungry for Hope Nation. I'm your co-host, Reckless Donnie Hart, and I'm here with my co-host.
Wait for it. Big time Tim Conjun.
And we got the man of the hour. His video is going viral. His picks are hitting. We got live in the studio, Yanni the Greek. Yanni, how you doing?
Gentlemen, is it the 20th thing ever that I feel the best about the football team I like after a loss?
Yanni, your words are coming. You been drinking? You all right?
No, it's
you get all these picks. People, I just seen it a lot of times.
Long day at work here. You know?
People get cocky. They start getting winning picks. You know, you see with athletes, they get famous. Their video goes viral. I didn't know if you were like living the life.
Sure, no. I put out a video, and what happens is they keep me later at work. You know, extra meetings, that kind of stuff. Well, trying to pull me back. It's time to start paying.
You know what they say, Yanni. You know, dreams don't pay bills, right. Yanni.
I heard someone say that before on a podcast somewhere.
Dreams don't pay bills,
yeah,
Yanni.
That video blew up a little bit on Facebook.
I guess so. Well, that's what happens when they hit. It's a matter of what happens when they don't.
Yanni, your picks did good this week. You started these new videos we're putting out. Yanni the Greek's weekly NFL picks. How were they this week? Let's run down on them.
Good stuff. We went. What was it? 6-3, right?
6-3, and you went.
We added on the over for the Monday night game. I stayed away from the Tuesday night football game. That was just fun to watch. It's nice to have football on these weird days.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was Fishman's team, right? Fish,
That's
sorry
right.
about that. The Buffalo Bills, keep your head up. They're a great team. They're a contender.
There was a reason I didn't have a feel for that.
What picks did you have wrong this week, Jan? I don't like to, sharp on the good times.
No, this is how we learn, right? We learn by going through our mistakes. So, number one, it was Dallas didn't cover. That was probably my fault. What am I doing? Of course, I think by this point we all know what happened there. Dak Prescott gone for the rest of the year. Gruesome.
We're gonna get into that, Jan. We want
Ooh.
to talk a lot about that. We're gonna stay to your picks right
Gruesome
now, but
injury,
we're gonna be
man.
talking a lot of football later. What
So-
other picks?
So that one doesn't hit. Cowboys win there, don't cover. Seattle on Sunday night also wins and doesn't cover. Minnesota probably played their best game of the year. there.
So Yanni, you picked the winning team. Just so our fans who aren't degenerate, I meant like to gamble. You picked the winning team then because you picked Cowboys.
Yes.
Why didn't you win the bet?
Well, you got to cover the spread, of course.
So the points, you got that right.
That's
but the
why they're
points.
there, to make everything even, or maybe slight slant towards Vegas's way. And I guess I fell for that trap. The Cowboys actually had a chance to cover in that game. In fact, after Dak went out, Andy Dalton, the backup, was able to finish that drive. They go up, I believe it was 10, but then the terrible, terrible Dallas defense gives up points on the other side, and there you have it.
Yeah, I picked them in my survivor pool, so that was like by the skin of my
Oh,
teeth.
Man, you're not kidding. I had the same thing.
All right, well, you're doing good. You had one loss the week before, 3 this week. And, it was all the spreads. You're losing on the spreads.
Right, well, that's why it's gambling, Donnie.
Yeah, they'd call it winning, Yanni.
That's right.
We're doing a lot of good catchphrases today. Dreams don't pay bills, Tim, and it's gambling, not winning.
Well, exactly, and you made that one pick exclusively to our Twitter followers.
That's right, the over. I picked it up late after a little help from our friend Reckless over there.
How do they find these picks on Twitter, Tim?
You go on Twitter.
All right, and is it under Yanni's a Greek pick? Is it
uh,
under Tim's a
social
jerk
media
off? What is it under,
marketing.
Tim? What is it under?
It's,
Is it under? I'm going to fight you on the show right now at twitter.com. I don't care if I throw you to the wall. I
Tim,
got a good lawyer.com. What are we doing?
real quick, one of our listeners said, give me a 5-team parlay. You're going to have to wait a little bit into – well, actually, no. There's going to be an exclusive video dropping on Facebook later on this week. You will get picks here and there throughout the show, but you're going to get a great – at least 5-pick video coming out this week on Hungry for Hope podcast on Facebook.
Yeah, I
But-
try to keep the minimum 5.
But on Twitter, it's at hungry_4, the number, like the 4 horsemen, _. Oh,
All right.
like the 4 horsemen.
Tim taking shots on the on social media there.
All right, so that's our Twitter. We're on Instagram, Hungry
Yeah,
for
hit
Hope
us up.
Podcast. We're on Facebook.
We're all over the place, Donnie.
We're everywhere.
everywhere.
We're everywhere, but we're nowhere.
All right, Tim.
But-
I'll do the work for you there, our guest, Tim.
But yeah, guys, keep on coming in with the questions. Yanni the Greek,
Absolutely.
we got him his own little private TV. He sees all your questions live.
It's great. Unfortunately, I see what I look like when I'm at work, which is like, wow,
Yes,
that's what I look like for 10 hours a day, every day. Wow.
but Yanni,
Damn shame.
let's get back to the star.
Sorry.
All I've been getting, I've been getting 2 things relating to the show all week, man. They're like, these Yanni the Greek videos are the dude's gold. And then everybody's like, Tony Hoffman. Tony was our guest. How about Tony freaking Hoffman, Tim?
That was an incredible interview.
Why
People-
the hell did he come on our show? I think he even said that.
I think he was doing charity work.
Charity work. How many podcasts are in America? He gets paid.
7.
He gets paid. Tim, you're witty, but you're ugly. So anyway, getting back to business here. Somebody got to run shit.
Go ahead.
We got Tony Hoffman. From
Yeah.
prison to the Olympics. That's a great pickup line. I know. Great pick. Well, from prison to the Olympics. How you doing?
That's what I use on the weekends all the time. A lot of success.
What kind of Olympics did you go to? What's a favorite sport in Greece?
I don't know. I just say
Soccer?
that. Oh, wrestling. Obviously.
Wrestling.
A little Greco-Roman. That's all I get in our underwear. And
Did you ever dream of being a Greece Greco-Roman wrestler in the
Nah.
Olympics when you were young?
nah, man. A lot of
We
people,
weren't allowed to have dreams in Greece, brother.
No, we just have Uzo. That's it.
Dreams don't pay bills.
No, a lot of people told me, like, when I was younger and in shape, that I look like a wrestler. But nah, I couldn't do that. Those people were like tortured. Like when you watch wrestlers in high school, you wrestled, right?
Yes.
Those guys were like tortured in there. I don't understand that.
It's the toughest sport, man. I wrestled
It is.
growing
I
up,
respect the
man.
hell out of
I
it.
loved it. It was my favorite sport. Takes a lot, man.
Yeah.
But Yanni, what did you think of Tony Hoffman, our guest? Let's get back on track and stop this grease talk and let's go.
You change yourself anyway.
Don't tell me what I did and didn't do. Just answer the question.
Anyway,
do your job.
it was a real inspiring, and it was an absolute treat that he was able to, come on to our show, do it for free, everything like that, and he didn't hold back. I mean, we had diagrams and everything like that. So it was a real good.
He put up the diagram. His pillars of sobriety.
That's right.
What I liked that he did too, he turned it into pillars of success also for people that just aren't in recovery, but people that want to be successful. And he was able to substitute certain things out, and it was good.
Yeah, I think we even have that pillars of success somewhere. We can put it up later. He said take out the word sobriety and put success, and then you can take out the God part or whatever and just put like a higher power, whatever you
Faith, I think he said.
Yeah.
And then the other one was self-improvement that you could mix in there. I think it was the last pillar you replaced with self-improvement.
You can use that for everybody. Some people need something down on paper. Anybody out there, you're going through bad times, you're trying to get out of the dark place, please listen to our show last week. Tony said some great stuff, and he was real, because Tim, you touched on how, he felt like he was just waiting for death, and you said,
it was he wasn't trying to die. He just came to terms with the fact that if he keeps doing the shit he's doing, it's going to happen.
What was that line he said that people don't sit and do drugs at the table with him, right? It's not like they're doing it with him; they're just watching him do whatever it was he was, and that was just like so powerful that it was like this wasn't about fun. This was about self-destruction, and for him to be able to talk about it that openly. Right, was like chilling.
There it goes. Yeah, you replace support groups with self-improvement, God, spirituality with faith. And I think that's like the only two that you replace, because you look at it, you have to have the willingness to be successful. You have to have discipline. Routine and structure come hand in hand, and then you give back and always be honest. It makes sense.
Anybody, you're going through bad times, you're going through good times, you're trying to be better in life. Look at this diagram. It can help you. It's all about building you up, not tearing you down, This helped Tony get through some of the darkest times, This is a guy who went to prison, got a 4-year sentence, he lost everything. And he came out as, what?
Good dude.
Chasing the Olympic dream, became a professional cyclist. We laugh a lot on our show. We talk some shit. We do some sports picks. But at the end of the day, our show's about helping the next person, Me and Tim, we came from rock bottom. This didn't start with smiles. It started with tears. It started at our lowest point. But we're here, man. If I can be here, if Tim can be here, you can be here. Right, Tim? This wasn't easy. I think sometimes people forget. They see our smiles. They see what the show's doing, all the great things, and they forget, this started in a dark place.
Right. You can be living in hell, but you can claw yourself back out of there. Just keep fighting that good fight.
Like I always say, rock bottom doesn't have to be your end. It can be your new beginning. Tony Hoffman's the perfect person for that. And even Yanni, the sports guy, liked him.
Well, I mean, again, you guys talked about how he was able to adapt it from sobriety to success. And I see that theme in all of the guests that we have. You can use their basic principles for all of the good things that they do to just kind of get success in yourself no matter what you do. I mean, what was one of the pillars there was giving back, right? If for my situation at work, if I'm not giving back to my employees, I'm going to lose the whole lot of them, right? If I'm not in there with them, fighting every day, they have no reason to respect me, and that goes for every business, every walk of life, every leadership role that you can imagine,
But anybody can talk the talk. All of our guests, I go through these guests. I really look into their background. I get as much information as I possibly can. Because, our name's behind this. My name's behind this show. I don't want to bring on some bozo who claims to be somebody he's not, because they're the worst kind of people. People say giving, but, some of these people, it just sounds good.
Well, I don't know, Don. You brought me on and started calling me a sports expert. So
You're pretty damn good, though. Tony said, the main reason he came on our show is because, he saw what we're about, and he's about giving back. And he said, it wouldn't be right if he didn't come and try to help our viewers. He didn't care if we had 2 viewers or, 2,000. He came on this show to help somebody, and it takes a lot. That's what our whole show's about. Helping the next person. One of the greatest quotes I like, I try to repeat all the time is, this can go to anybody's life. My greatest moment didn't come from my greatest moments. My greatest moments came from my greatest defeats. I am not incredibly skilled. I am incredibly willed. What do you think about that, Tim?
I mean, it makes sense.
I wrote it myself. Just kidding. Plagiarism. I got a lawyer for that.
You don't have to have skill to do the right things. You just gotta, will yourself to do it.
And it's about consistency, right? It's not about, laying down your jacket for the old lady one day and then ignoring, that person on the street.
Oh, so
I ain't laying down my jacket.
You got
for
all these frauds out there,
right.
People who try to be something they're not. One day, they're helping the old lady cross the street, and when nobody's looking, they're robbing her when she turns the corner.
Exactly.
Just
another day in Philadelphia.
It's like the bad things happen in Philly, what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, that's an incredible story about that guy helping an old lady across the street or up from the ground, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Good things do happen in Philly, Tim. Know what also happens in Philly, Tim? What happens in Philly?
People eat cheesesteaks?
Yes, Tim, you're greatest. People eat cheesesteaks, but that's not the only thing they eat. They eat wings. The chicken wing. You a fan of chicken wings? Are viewers fans of chicken wings?
I would think so.
Is anyone not a fan of chicken wings?
But the thing
I think it was a better question.
When I talk about cheesesteaks, I say the backbone of a great cheesesteak is what, Tim?
The bread.
The bread. You can't have a good cheesesteak with bad bread. You can have a little bit okay everything, but that bread is the backbone. And what do you think the backbone of a good hot wing is?
The sauce.
The sauce. The sauce. And that's what we got today, Tim. We got our friend of the show, El Wingador. You might know him. What's he got? 5-time wing ball champion at a commercial at KFC. 5-time.
And an author.
He's an author, too. His book was great. I read it. Snow on the Barbed Wire. So he got his wing sauce. We were just over with the big man.
It's a great title.
We're going to have him on any show. Maybe next show we're going to eat some wings with this. We're going to wait for him to bust it out. Should we wait for him?
Yeah. Well, how about this? I'll give Yanni, I'll donate $50 to his favorite charity if he takes 3 shots of this hot sauce.
What do our viewers think? This
Right
hot
now?
Right now.
This hot sauce is supposed to be hot. Do you want to see somebody on this show take a shot of this? Take a shot of this. Or should we wait to taste it until El Wingador's in studio with his famous wings? While you're deciding what decision you should make, and Yanni's over there about to leave, go on elwingadorsauce.com.
Right, they got T-shirts, hats coming soon.
T-shirts, everything. The man's a genius. And he's like what I said, there's frauds and then there's people like him. He is who he is. He doesn't shy away from it. He doesn't lie. He's a stand-up guy, and, he's doing great things.
Take notes, Yanni.
So definitely check out
We got a long way to go. For him.
Del Wingador sauce, and maybe we'll chug some on the show. Who knows? I don't give a shit. Do you, Yanni?
You guys let me know. I just need a beer, and then I'm good.
Yanni,
I'll chug whatever you need.
You're here to do the sports, not tell me what you need, brother.
Here you go.
This ain't a
I gotta
charity,
tell you.
Yanni.
Do your job, Yanni.
Buy your own beer.
Let me peel back the curtain and let Hungry for Hope Nation know how hard it is to be the sports analyst for Hungry for Hope podcast. All right, watching the game next to this guy is the most stressful experience of my entire life. You know what I mean? It's like a 6-point game. The line is 6.5. Yanni, you're gonna lose your job. You're gonna get fired. I'm getting threatened for 7 hours a day.
We like perfection, Yanni.
Yeah, not that 3-loss bullshit you turned in last week.
You're not wrong.
We like perfection, Yanni. I drive you to be better. It's not because I hate you. It's not because I'm trying to be hard on you. It's because I want more.
I appreciate it. I'm just letting everybody know. we're getting some money put up here for this charity.
What are they doing, Jan? You're reading the boards.
We got Joe Eslack wants to add $10 to Tim's if I take just 2 shots of the
I
hot
said
sauce.
3 shots for the 50. So you gotta do
I'll
the
match whatever shot Yanni
Jesus
takes.
Christ, I can't believe we're
live on air. We're gonna take shots of elwingadorsauce.com is where you get it, right?
I'll do it. I just need a beer. That's it.
You will do what the show tells you to do, Yanni.
We're not buying you beer. Get a job. Jesus.
This
isn't a charity yet.
Yanni. But, all right, we got the wings. We'll get back to the wings.
Okay.
But, Tim, what else did you say was big in, what's that city, Philadelphia?
Cheesesteaks?
Cheesesteaks, man. So I know, I had my old neighbor Forrest. Forrest is a great guy. He he busted on me a little. He's like, when are you doing this cheesesteak thing? You keep on saying, well, I'm sorry. I didn't predict a pandemic, Forrest, a pandemic.
Yeah, can you not tell us how to do our jobs, Forrest? Thank you. We'll figure it out.
Oh, jeez.
So, we've been trying to do this. We had the footwork.
Oh, the producer Mike's breaking out the good shot glasses for the hot sauce, huh?
We got a shot glass. We got a Toxic Radio shot glass in the studio. So
I'm just your stunt man here.
Not those plastic ones for you, Yanni.
Yanni, let me do my job. You do your job, I do mine, Jan. So we're back. We're trying to do... Oh, is the wingman on?
The wingman's here.
We got the sauce, Bill. We're going to take a shot if enough viewers ask us to. But right now we're doing cheesesteaks. I'll let you do the wings, I'll do the cheesesteaks. So what we're gonna do, Tim, we're gonna do the top 5 Dining with Donnie, Hungry for Hope cheesesteaks, correct?
Correct.
And then we came up with an idea. What about that idea, Tim? You want me to tell him, or you tell him?
You want me to do my announcing voice for it?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Hungry for Hope, in association with Dining with Donnie, brings to you the Elite
Tim, you won a belt. Tim.
Put it on him.
You did so good. Here's the Toxic Radio belt. Think it's rightfully ours anyway. There you go. Tim, you're
there he is.
You're a champion on air and off air. I also lie on the show. Champion in life. But yes, we're doing the Elite 8. I'm saying it correct, right, Tim?
Elite.
Oh, Yanni.
EAT.
EAT. So Elite 8. We thought, man, we're huge sports guy. We love March Madness. March Madness is the college basketball tournament. And due to this pandemic, we couldn't have it.
We didn't get to experience March Madness.
We didn't get to experience it, so we're going to experience Cheese Whiz Madness. And, we're going to have this Elite 8. We're making a bracket. The top 8 cheesesteaks in Philly. We've been to everyone like 10 times, me and Tim. What was I eating, like 4 a day?
Yeah, I'm not eating cheesesteaks.
Yeah, so, we did our homework. We went to little places, big places, everything in between. And we put a video out of our Elite 8. Well,
Elite 8.
Elite 8.
This is gonna be tough.
Watching you struggle with it is just great.
So we're gonna release the bracket later, but we have 2 number 1 seeds, right, Tim? 2 number 2 seeds, 2 number 3 seeds. We have a 4 seed on the one side, but our other 4 seed is a playing game. What is a playing game, Tim? People not familiar.
Is two cheesesteak places going head to head for the right to be into the Elite 8. So for them to win, theoretically, most cheesesteak places would have to win 1, 2, 3 games. The picking, what's it called again?
Playing game.
Playing game will have to win 4 to win the tournament.
Yeah, they're like the Citadel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Old Dominion.
Our Lehigh. But, so, let's say the number 1s. A lot of people were big on these. We had to go to them. Our number 1 is, Forest Stars. You got it right. John's. And this is just number 1 right now for the bracket. Number 1s don't always win, right?
They don't even have cheesesteak in their name and they're number 1.
Yeah, that's people get so confused with John's. Because roast pork. They don't realize they also have one of the best cheesesteaks. They're big on the bread, man. They're great people over there. That's on the east, right, Tim? We got John's is the number 1 seed, and then our other 1 seed on the other side of the bracket is probably one of your favorites.
My favorite.
It's a Northeast staple. Tell everybody the number 1 on the other side of the bracket.
They don't even need to be the king. They're just the prince of steaks.
Steve's Prince of Steak. We've ate there many, many a times. They're the 2 1 seeds. So we got John's roast pork.
Looks delicious.
And Steve's.
Throw a little Wingador.
People, this is happening. This is going to be the biggest thing in the city. We have a film crew following us around, eating at these places. We don't do anything half-assed. That's why we've been waiting. we got some shit we're gonna pull out of our hat, and you're not gonna believe it. There are 1 seeds.
Wait, you're gonna pull shit out of a hat?
Brother, I'll pull whatever I want out of the hat. Refocus, Tim. Let's do this. Bring it together. No shit out of my hat. You're the only one wearing a hat, brother.
I'm shit out of luck, huh?
So we got our 1s. We got John's and Steve's. 1-1. Then we got our number 2s. You know, these are great people right down on front in Oregon and South Philly. Great family, awesome place. Tell everybody number 2s, man. We love Tony Luke's.
There you go.
Tony Luke's, me and you went there. We had a good time. We went and ate across the street.
I don't know what streets are. I just put the place in my GPS and I drive down there.
So
You threw me off.
the number 2 is Tony Luke's. So we have the 2 number 1 seeds is John's and Steve's on each side of the bracket. They cannot play each other into the finals. East, West. None of them will play each other if you're on the East and the West unless you make it to the finals. And we got on our West with Steve's is number 2, the El Sandros.
Definitely the El Sandros.
Man, people, I overlooked them a little, but I went there a couple times and they're good, man.
I think at the top 5 at one point we didn't mention them and people were just throwing insults.
Yeah, we went there and the place across the street from there is really good too.
Now, I don't like how they claim they're Philly's favorite cheesesteak. We'll be the decision makers on that. Thanks, guys.
People could claim anything, Tim. We've seen people claim they were things they aren't all the time. I can claim I'm the best podcast in the world, but if the numbers don't say I'm not, Tim. You know, I could say I'm a pro wrestler, but I might just be some backyarder wearing a shirt, overweight, no trainer, scumbag who goes around and acts like a jabroni and says I'm a professional wrestler. Doesn't mean I am.
Wearing a t-shirt.
He's literally talking to all 8,000 of you.
Yeah, all yous. And then let's get back. These jabronis got me. I hate frauds, Tim. I do. Let's get to the number 3 seed. So we have the 2 1 seeds. The 1 seed on the East is John. The 1 seed on the West is Steve's. The 2 seed on the East is Tony Luke's. The 2 seed on the West is D.L. Sandros. The 3 seed on the East, we're taking you right down the crazy old South Street. Cheesesteaks. Right on what's that, 3rd and South? That's a crazy spot. Jim's is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, very long line every night.
Is that a 3 seed?
They're the 3 seed on the East.
3 seed, man. I gotta tell you, it's strong.
Now
Strong 3 seed.
Anybody want to see something cool with Jim's? Now there's the pizza place across the street called Lorenzo's. They're huge slices of pizza, bigger than Tim's big old head.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black, cuz.
Tim, I don't know if that was a racist joke or what, but I'm not going to go there.
There's not enough room in this studio for all these big heads in here.
So you got Lorenzo's across the street. They do something with Jim's. It's called a Philly taco. You familiar with that? Anybody? Go on once.
Yeah,
it's like the cheesesteak and the pizza.
It's
like a heart attack.
You take the slice of pizza, and then you take the cheesesteak, and you put it on top. You wrap it like a taco, and you eat it. If you want to watch a video on that, people familiar with our good friend El Wingador and the Wing Ball, they're also familiar with Molly. Molly Schuler, I think I'm saying your name right, Molly.
I'm familiar with Molly.
Molly was she's the best female competitive eater. She's good. She's really good. We're not talking about the drug.
Started sweating.
Molly, the competitive eater. She did this Philly cheesesteak. I watched the video the other day.
Whoa.
I was jealous I didn't get to eat it because it looks so good. But she got it on YouTube. It's the Philly taco. You can find it on her YouTube page. It's pretty cool stuff. But that's enough of Jim's. Let's go to the other 3 seed on the West, correct? Tim, what's the 3 seed on the West? Just kidding. I'll run this show, brother. We got Joe Steaks. Joe Steak and Soda Shop, I think they call themselves. You might know them as Chinks. They say that's not politically correct, but we're not politically correct on this show. So we're going to call them Chinks.
Far from it.
Can we call them Chinks?
I mean, we could call them Chinks. We're talking about a cheesesteak place. Can we say Washington Redskins? I mean, it's not going to stop us.
The Washington Redskins don't exist.
They're Joe's.
Sir.
Joe Steaks is the 3 seed. So we got our 3 seeds. Let's go on the East. We'll name the top 3 on the East. John's Roast Pork, Tony Luke's, and Jim Steaks. They are the 3 on the east. The 3 on the west is Steve's Princess Steak, D'Alessandro's, and Joe's. Now we're going to go with the 4 seed. We're going to stay on the west. We're going to stay on the west side of the bracket in the 4 seed. This place don't really get much credit, but, there's a reason they made it. Max's Steaks. Max's Steak, I think it's on Germantown Ave. Right? Tim, we went there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool place. A little sketchy, but pretty cool.
First place I realized you could download an app to pay, what are they called? The parking meters. So you just you don't have to have change anymore.
Yeah, Max's Steaks, they're featured in one of the Creed movies, but that's our 4 seed. So that's the West, Tim. You got Steve's at 1, D'Alessandro's at 2, Joe's at 3, and Max is at 4. And now we got to get to the 4 seed in the East. Now, Tim, we're doing something special for this one, correct?
Yes.
Tim, you still there? You're the co-host, not the guy who just sits there and doesn't answer my question.
No, I said yes. We're doing the playing game. We literally just broke this down 3 minutes ago, what the playing game was.
I'm looking at the 2-foot cheesesteak that guy was just holding.
And he keeps distracting us with putting the cheesesteak videos in.
Seriously.
So we got the playing game, and we got 2 heavyweights of Philly cheesesteaks. We were going to keep them out.
Can you call them heavyweights, though?
They're the ones.
Maybe OGs?
Yeah, they're the OGs.
The OGs.
People say, oh, they're tourist traps. I love going to these spots. No other than Gino's Steaks and Pat's. Pat's King of Steaks. We got a prince and a king in this. But they're going to
prince
play
is seated higher than the king. What's that tell you?
Well, we're going to have the Pats and Geno's playing, and we're going to pick one. We'd like our viewers to, chime in. You like Pats? Tell us you like Pats. You like Geno's? Tell us you like Geno's. We're going to post something later about it, and we're going to find out. And then we're going to make that final bracket. We're going to have to put Geno's or Pats. Who do you think's going to win, Tim? You had both, correct?
Yeah, I definitely I would lean towards Pats coming in, but I tell you, tournament-wise, the King's getting overthrown. I've been waiting to hit with that the whole time. It's just been sitting there.
You should have just let it simmer a little bit there,
I couldn't keep it in.
I think the popular vote goes to Pats. That's
Jan. You do sports, Jan.
This is sports bracket competition.
Who was the cheesesteak? Which one of them was like the extremely racist cheesesteak place that made sure it's like if you can't speak English?
No, they weren't racist.
That's Geno's.
The
right?
guy was an immigrant who came. He was from an immigrant family. Joey Vento. He was sick of these people coming in his neighborhood. And he's not racist at all. He passed away. God bless his soul. His son Gino still runs it.
Well, I'm saying that was
not racist, Tim.
If those shirts were out here today,
he put a sign up. It said, "Speak English or get out of line."
Right.
Because he came. His
family. Are you going to defend that
him,
right now? There we go.
His family came to this country. Oh, there's Molly eating her Philly cheesesteak.
God.
Man.
Dude, she's a beast.
She's a beast. Watching these food things. Oh, man.
I was at the wing bowl where she won. It was crazy.
You got a fan, Molly. You got a fan in Yanni if you're listening. But,
I know Tim Friends listening to the show said hopefully neither make it.
So, well, they're going to be, the final seed. The 8 seed, the 4. But they're going to be our 8 overall. So, who do you guys have? Yanni, who do you have? Pats or Geno's?
Okay, Pats. I got to go Pats, man.
We got Pats, and who do you have?
Go Pats.
You got Pats?
They're the king for now.
Geno's is awesome people and everything, but I'm a Pats guy, man.
Yeah.
I like Geno's cheese fries. They're a good time. But
bro, we're not doing the French fry Elite 8.
Hey.
How can you have a good time with fries? I think we got to dig into this.
Kind of break down your experience with Geno's fries.
Oh man, I spent many wrong nights there, long and wrong. Anybody not familiar? We got tons of viewers from other spots, not Philly. Pats and Geno's is, a lot of people when they say Philly cheesesteak, they think of them too. I always take people visiting there. They're a good time. You got them on the corner. And Pat's is on the one corner and Geno's on the other corner. 9th and Passyunk, right there in Italian Market. It's a pretty cool site. You can, you got to order right. You got to use cash. You sit outside on the corner. they're open late, so a lot of people are, having a couple too many of, the Hungry for Hope cider. And but I like Pat's and Geno's. Some people don't, but, they're right against each other, corner to corner, and you can't beat that.
Yeah, it's iconic Philly, I mean, say what you will about the cheesesteaks, but they're quality product, and they're right there. It's fun to hang out, like you said. It's a good time to hang out there.
Until most people in Philly are sick of hearing them.
That's what it is. Yeah, everyone's got their spot in their neighborhood, and because that's how it works in a city.
Haters gonna hate.
I'm sure in Chicago, everyone's got different arguments about where the best pizza's at in the city. So it's just a local thing. That's all.
Giordano's or something like that.
I had Giordano's when I was there, and I had a.
They're like the Pats of.
Yeah, and then what's the other?
Like the Giorno deep dish.
Giordano's.
Wait, the Giorno.
The Giordano.
Yep. You get it from ShopRite.
That's what you get. That's Chicago style pizza.
Sometimes
right
I think I get my co-host from ShopRite. Jesus
the discount aisle.
Discount aisle, man.
I'm more of an Acme
Five
guy.
Below, brother. Audi.
You would be
Audi.
an Acme guy.
He's from Audi. Am I saying it right? Audi.
Audi.
Yeah.
Hey, don't hate on Audi now.
I'm the co-host. I'll hate on whatever I want, Yanni. Just do the sports.
You're like the Family
Just
Dollar
filled with hate,
of
man.
podcasts, Yanni.
Yep. Outside of the family.
So,
Dollar.
Tim, let's refocus. We're back. We got the, how do you say it again, Tim? Elite?
Elite.
I knew this was going to be a great bit.
We got the Elite 8.
You can't say it. You just can't say it.
You shouldn't give me words I can't say, first off. Elite 8. And we got the 2-1 seeds. On the East, we got John's. On the West, we got Steve's. The 2 seeds, we got Tony Luke's on the East. D.L. Sandro's on the West. On the East, we got the number 3 seed, Jim's. On the West, the number 3 seed, Joe's. On the East, the 4 seed
Like
is
the
a
Horseman.
play-in game. Hats versus Geno's. The winner gets that final seed, 8 overall, but 4 seed on the East. And the final 4 seed on the West is Max's. That is your Elite 8.
Nicely done.
What do you think about them, Tim? You think we missed one? You think Dining with Donnie should be get canned or what?
I mean, you're going to get canceled over the Geno's not being racist thing, but I digress. I think we covered every basis. I think we have the top 8, well, technically 9, I guess, in there. And then we're going to see who comes out the real king of cheesesteaks in Philly.
We got some great stuff planned out with this. So stay tuned for that. And we doing the hot sauce thing on air, Tim, or do we come up with that yet?
We haven't figured it out.
What's our viewers saying? Is Yanni doing a shot of hot sauce, or do we cancel that? How about for now we'll let
You
Yanni.
guys let me know.
Yanni, we'll let you know. It's our show, Yanni. That's what we do. We let you know.
I was letting the fans let me know.
Actually, I got an idea.
It's not your show, Don. It's a fan show.
Now he has
all right?
fans. The dude gets a couple thousand views, and now he has fans.
They're your fans. I can't believe we're having this argument.
I got an idea. I'm not going to break it down now, but when we have Wingador come on, we'll drive this Yanni taking shots thing of hot sauce.
What are we doing, Tim?
We're going to drive it. We're going to make a little promotion around it.
All right, whatever. As long as it's for a
Gonna
good
make it
cause,
pop.
why not?
Nah, Tim. I think he should do it today. But for now, we're going to go to Yanni Sports. We went over your picks.
Sure.
Yanni, what do we got in sports this week, brother?
Well, the Eagles played what? Maybe this is controversial. I don't think so, but I think the Eagles played their best game. I think the Eagles played their best game of the season against this Steelers team. Yes, they allowed 38 points, which you don't want to see. I do, however, this goes back to a few weeks ago when I was kind of given the list of acceptable teams that you can root for, and how the Steelers were catching way too much hate. I think they're very legitimate. I think they're right there on the level of Kansas City and Baltimore in the AFC, and I think we saw a little bit of that this weekend. And to be able to put up 29 points with Travis Fulgham, the greatest player ever to play the game, it's very encouraging. Pride
of Old Dominion.
That's right. It was really encouraging. And Carson, Carson update. Here we go. The update is he's playing what I would call his average now, right? What we were seeing last year in 2019 when he was playing average ball. This is what his average looks like. Big game is on the horizon. I don't know if it comes this week against a pretty good Baltimore team, but Andy Reid's offense was able to rip them up, so maybe Doug's got something cooking.
Did Jim Schwartz quit yet?
Jim Schwartz has not quit yet, unfortunately, for Eagle fans.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, it's such a boring defense. He's doing a little better job of firing some stuff up, some blitzes up on third downs or in favorable second down situations, but for the most part,
can we just pull the secondary from the practice squad? Maybe get them going.
If you're not getting pressure with 4, we're gonna and Roethlisberger. We were getting the Eagles were getting pressure on Roethlisberger, but he's great under pressure. And
Clay
like
Cool. What's his name?
Clay Chase Claypool.
There we go.
I know, you got me too. Yeah, he comes out, the kid from Notre Dame, speedy guy. And,
Notre Dame?
This defense is not built for speed. It's not built to stop speed.
Really not built for passing.
And he's
passing
got
offense.
Yeah, no, you got to get, the point was to get to Ben and bring him down. Like I said, Ben, historically one of the best quarterbacks under pressure, 2 Super Bowls, all that thing, and he's playing at a high level. So that's kind of just what happened in this game. But I like what we see, and of course the NFC East, while it was the easiest division to win up until this week, it's even easier now to win after Dak Prescott.
He needs to fire his agent.
It's tough.
What happened?
if that's agent driven, man, that dude really does need to.
Now Dak Prescott, had a compound fracture in his ankle, which I've had.
Yeah,
I know how that feels. Now I've heard there were some fans cheering. Do you think Eagles fans should cheer there?
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Come on, man. These guys work hard as hell, and I get it. All right, Cowboys quarterback, whatever. We hate them, but he's gone now. There's no reason to rub salt in that.
What do our fans think?
I mean, we did cheer on the Michael Irvin neck break.
Oh, that was fucked up too.
Yeah, they clapped when Irvin broke his neck, I think.
People always give you this, they're making millions of dollars. Why should I feel sorry for them? Well, they are goddamn human beings, and they've earned that millions of dollars by putting in more work than you.
If Dak doesn't play again, hopefully he saved that millions of dollars because he's not going to get another contract.
It sucks for him. I mean, and the Cowboys say they're going to do right by him, but something
I don't know, because Jerry Jones is kind of a piece of shit.
Exactly.
So you're saying, we should have empathy for him?
You just don't. You just don't have to have an opinion on it. It sucks, and that's it. And he's gone for the year. And will we win the division? Probably. We, the Eagles. You got to throw something at me every time I drop a weigh. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't think our fans agree with you that it was fucked up.
Danny Diamond.
It is.
Danny Diamond made a point though. He said when Wentz got hurt, all his scumbag Cowboy friends, fans. They were hitting him up.
Right, but Cowboy fans around here are scumbags. Is that who you want to be? Is that what you want to be like, Danny? you want to be like a scumbag Cowboy fan?
You don't fight fire with fire is what Yanni's trying to say.
Thank you, Donnie.
I say we should break his other leg, Danny. Snap goes the weasel. Go Birds.
What did who got Tony Dungy? His comments about how it might be better off for the Cowboys that it happened and people lost their shit.
Better, because Andy Dalton is better for them?
I don't know. I forget what the exact comment was. You're the sports guy, so you should have brought that up.
Listen,
they say Andy Dalton's the best backup quarterback in football.
They say he's the best redheaded quarterback in football.
The Red Rifle.
Unfortunately, both may be true.
Red Rocket.
From a pedigree standpoint, of course, he's the best. He's been to the playoffs. What was it, 4 times or something like that? Lost every single time, but he went there with those Bengals teams that were pretty good. Listen, Andy Dalton is as good as the team you put around him.
Blessing in disguise.
Did the Eagles just become the
Thanks,
favorite?
Jack.
Did we just become the favorite for an NFC East?
Oh yeah,
at 5-9-1.
Yep, absolutely. It
would be 5-10-1. I'm sorry,
5-10-1.
Unless something gets canceled because of COVID, that might happen.
Which is entirely likely because here's 2 more teams now shutting it down. The Falcons and Panthers had to shut down facilities today, so keep an eye on.
So
those
are they
teams.
not playing, or what's going on?
Well, the NFL has found ways to make these games play. Weirdly enough, even though there's been COVID cases, So just keep an eye out. I know they're closing the facilities.
NFL's money hungry, Yanni.
They absolutely are, and some of the players.
Do you think the NFL will put people's lives at risk and say, these are millionaire
already
athletes?
They're already doing it, and some of the players aren't really too thrilled about how the NFL is handling.
Yanni, it looks like Laura wants you to talk about getting released.
Le'Veon Bell, that's right.
Did you like what I did there? Now?
It was very nicely done.
Thank you.
That's right. If I didn't see the comment first, I probably wouldn't have had any idea what you were doing. The happiest person in that situation is Le'Veon Bell because
not all of our viewers know what the hell you're talking about. What are you talking about?
So Le'Veon Bell was a running back for the New York Jets. The New York Jets.
Keyword was.
He was released yesterday.
Wish he would break his leg. He's a scumbag too.
After the Jets right now are tire fire is about the nicest compliment I can give the New York Jets.
Long
right
live
now.
Adam Gase.
Adam Gase is just seemingly just ready to tear that organization apart at the seams. They're barreling towards the number 1 seed and like a winless season.
Are they tanking for Trevor at this point?
I guess, but I would tell Trevor, like, hey, either like stay in school or like get an accounting job.
Pull an Eli Manning.
Just don't go play for the Jets, whatever it is what you do.
Pull an Eli Manning, like, nope.
They don't have any direction. There is nothing to build on. They are starting over in the front office and the coaching staff after this year. If I was Trevor Lawrence, I'm picking up a couple extra classes, maybe like a ballroom dancing class like Matt Leinart style, something. Anything to not go and play for that organization.
USC's favorite son.
That's right.
So Yanni, are you familiar with the Broncos? Gordon, he got a DUI.
Melvin, yep.
He was 30 miles per hour over the speed limit. What do you think about that? Jack wants to know.
I don't think they cut him.
Break his leg.
They probably should.
I wish he could run that fast.
If he keeps drunk driving, maybe he'll break his own leg. You know what I mean? No, dumb mistake. I mean, we just went over about how they work all hard.
Is it a dumb mistake though? Drunk drivers can kill people. Is that being
you
dumb?
You literally just scolded people for
reckless?
laughing at Dak Prescott. Broke his ankle, but you're literally talking about making jokes about people murdering other people.
Yeah, he could murder somebody, Yanni.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm a dick. Yeah,
Dante Stallworth did that, right? I think he played the year too.
Yeah, he got like 30. He got like 30 days.
He got like 30 days on a slap over.
The Patriots found a way to keep him on the roster.
Only Antonio Brown couldn't be saved.
Melvin Gordon probably keeps the job just because of the.
So you think Gordon's going to keep the job, and you think Eagles who cheer on Dak Prescott's broken leg are scumbags?
Yeah, you're cheering for someone to be hurt. You are right. Eagle fans, right? Philadelphia fans get this rap for being, assholes, whatever. The national thing. We get annoyed when anyone brings it up, right? But then we turn around and do bullshit like this.
You sound like a cop.
Yeah, you wearing a wire, Yanni?
Whatever.
You the feds?
Call me whatever you want, but this is the reason why we get the reputation that we get. Be better. I don't know.
Be better. That's Yanni's words of the week,
It would
Tim.
be better
Be better.
if just like a little tear was trickling down his eye when thinking about Dak.
I never seen somebody get so emotional over the Dallas Cowboys when they're an Eagles fan. This is crazy.
It confuses me.
Tim,
I
do you
don't
think
know
we
what
made
to
a mistake?
think.
I'm not perfect. I try not to make mistakes in life anymore. But did I make a mistake by bringing this guy in as my sports expert?
Well, we changed it to analyst because he lost 3 games.
I strive for perfection, but I don't always get there. It's about progress, they say.
Progress, not perfection.
I made some progress, but I didn't perfectly maybe choose the person we should have. There was kind of this lineup around the door to be the sports and gambling expert. Ones who would have cheered on.
I just want to check his closet for Cowboys.
Bring them on. Let's see their record.
This guy's head's getting so big he can't fit out of the studio. Let me see their record.
You're sitting here cheering for a guy's leg is hanging off. He's holding it, pointing to it like, hey, this isn't put together. And you're laughing. You're cheering.
Yeah? Well, I'll hit Santa with a snowball too, Yanni. Get over it. Grow up. JD Drew, I dare him to come play outfield.
Danny Diamond and fuck Santa Claus, too.
All right. I mean, next time you get in an argument at a bar about why are Philadelphia fans assholes, you just, come back to this conversation.
Look, I feel bad
Refer
for
them
him.
to the Hungry for Hope
He was
podcast.
franchise tagged. He didn't get the contract. Now he's hit.
Yeah, he's also got 31 mil sitting in the bank.
At
so,
least Le'Veon,
So we can cheer.
At least has $6 million guaranteed next year. Plus, he's going to sign to another team.
That's the best news for him because
And
he
it's not the
wanted out.
Jets.
Yeah.
You literally can just do better anywhere else.
I've seen some things of maybe the Eagles should sign Le'Veon Bell. One,
No.
salary cap restrictions are going to be a problem for that.
Two,
And
no.
two, no. Yeah, exactly. That's
We
good
got-
analysis.
We got a practice squad as a backup who'll run circles.
Yeah, but just, we're going to get on to more sports. Dak Prescott, I like him. I always have. But I hate the Cowboys,
But you want to
man.
see his leg fall off.
I'm not saying that, but, like, I was trying to explain the Cowboys to somebody. They weren't from America. I was trying to explain American football to them. And I said, the number one thing you need to know, living in, like, our area, if you meet somebody and they're wearing this obnoxious star on their chest or their head or whatever, and they're not from Texas,
You can't trust them.
great chance they're an asshole. They're probably already plotting to rob you. They're definitely behind on their child support. They probably just never paid it. They have a couple domestic violence cases open. They gotta.
Where?
Cowboys fans who are not from the Texas area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a good chance. I
ton
got
of
a buddy, Tom
DUIs.
Zabrowski, Zeke. He's a great dude. He doesn't have any, like 99%, tons of DUIs. And I'm not talking drinking. I'm talking about cocaine, brother.
I think that's a DWI.
yeah, they got that. All the ones I ever met.
Let's get our charges right.
I'm not perfect, but I don't go around wearing
I
some
know you just
ugly
said DUI over coke.
I don't wear some star like a clown. You should just wear a red nose and paint your face. Well,
Seriously, I don't.
I like
get,
Dak Prescott. I
love
just
for a
hate
Cowboy fan.
who he plays for.
I hate their. No, you made a good point. I hate those fans more than I hate any Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys in my football lifetime have largely been a joke. I mean, they were good for a 3-year period in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, but you just said you hate Eagles fans too.
I don't hate them. I just said don't be dicks.
That's what we.
All
are.
right.
Just watch the football game, learn about what's going on, be knowledgeable, and then be respectful. It's not that hard.
All right.
It's really not.
Yeah, we booed Michael Irving. He was such a pillar of the community, such a good guy.
Oh, see, you said something about DWIs. I'm sure he's familiar with those.
All right, so on. So you think Gordon's going to keep his job in Denver? He got the DUI going 30 miles per hour
Which
over
you
the
thought
speed
was
limit.
funny.
It's a messed up industry, man. Yeah, he keeps the job.
You think Eagles fans are scumbags for booing a Dallas Cowboy player?
You literally hate every Eagles fan.
Let's turn this to a positive conversation here. Inky comes in. The Raiders knock off the mighty Kansas City Chiefs.
Angelo Luberano,
That's right.
also known as Inky. What do you think about that game?
First off, what a hell of a game. I haven't seen Derek Carr play like
So
that.
the
ever.
Las Vegas Raiders, formerly known as the Oakland Raiders,
That's right.
knocked off the team that people were saying could be one of the greatest teams we've seen. They
Mm-hmm.
said Kansas City, they were going to go undefeated. That's what people have been saying.
2 weeks ago when we were talking
11.5-point underdog?
underdogs, that's right.
Vegas.
2 weeks ago when we were talking about teams to watch for the rest of the year, I put Kansas City Chiefs on undefeated watch. I mean, that's what I felt. So there goes that. But that's how good that team is, and the Raiders are frisky. They might actually make the playoffs over there.
And we've seen another rookie wide receiver. We've been seeing Jefferson step up week after week. Last week wasn't the best for him. But Ruggs really stepped
Henry
up
Ruggs.
and crushed the game.
Finally,
Yeah, tell us about him.
so Henry Ruggs probably plays his.
Who's he play for? Yeah, not
The
everybody's
Oakland
Raiders.
Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Las
We were just
Vegas-
talking about the Raiders.
Sports expert, he says Oakland. Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Oh my God, our show's going to hell, and
it's,
Yanni's bringing it with him.
it's probably the healthiest game he's played, Henry Ruggs, and he looked like it as he was able to get over the top. And Derek Carr was hitting deep shots in this game, which is something that he doesn't normally do. Is that a sign of things to come for the Raiders? Maybe. All I know right now is it's pretty fun to be a Raider fan.
It's pretty fun to be a Raiders fan. Inky, congratulations, Angelo. It's pretty fun. So they're legitimate?
Oh, yeah.
All these
yeah.
rookie wide receivers shining, except for
A lot of young guys on that defense.
pick
that need
number
to-
21.
What else you got in sports, Jan? We're going to get back on that, Tim. I like your thinking there.
What else do I got? Well, the Pro Bowl's canceled. Were you guys going to watch the Pro Bowl?
The Pro Bowl's canceled? Oh, my God.
Didn't they cancel that?
Am I allowed to
years
cheer
and
that
years
on,
ago?
or is that being a scumbag?
I'm completely outraged.
Would you want to watch the Pro Bowl and watch someone play a game that doesn't matter and break their leg? Oh, it's hanging off.
Would you want to be released from your duties on the Hungry for Hope show, Yanni?
It would make Sundays a ton easier. I'll tell you that
How many
much right
times
now.
do you get threatened to be fired a week, Yanni?
Every single day, every conversation with him.
I think he said yo today in a text message and he lost his show.
Almost, yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, whatever, man. You got a lot of hate in you, Donnie. Maybe we've got to bring back Frank Mink. Have a conversation.
For anybody who don't know who Frank Mink is, he's the guy who inspired the movie American History X. He's a former neo-Nazi leader who now, goes around the country speaking against hate. He's against hate right now. He's a great guy to listen to. Man.
Yeah,
we got the video of him denouncing white supremacy. We don't.
Yeah, definitely go
We don't
back
get
and
into
watch
political
that
shit,
episode.
but that's not political. That's just being a human
human
being, a
being,
decent human being. It's pretty cool shit.
Definitely.
But yeah, definitely check out that episode. What else we got sports wise? Let's go from ex neo Nazis to ex sportscasters.
Tim, big fight weekend this weekend in the MMA and in boxing.
There's going to be a lot of good old-fashioned slobber knockers, I'll tell you that
There you
much.
go.
A little molly-whopping going on.
That's the second Molly reference of the of the evening here. Tim, you hungry?
So talk about this UFC
I'm just kidding,
or this.
but-
What do we got, UFC? Or?
We got both actually. We got Lomachenko Lopez this weekend.
Teofimo Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. It's going to be on ESPN Plus.
That's right. Lomachenko opens up as a minus 430 favorite. Lomachenko plus 300. Or I'm sorry, Lopez plus 300.
Yeah, look, this fight's going to be. It's probably one of the bigger fights of the year, and for it to be just on ESPN Plus, what is it, $5.99, $6.99 a month? It's awesome. There's a lot of pay-per-views going on for $75, but this is the fight I've been wanting to see this year. You got Lomachenko. He was one of those guys. He had so much amateur experience. I think over 300 fights, only 4 losses in the amateurs. He moved over to the pros. He lost his first fight in a disputed decision, a little questionable. Failed contest against Salido. Salido was just putting the pressure on him, bullying him. He used his experience. Lomachenko bounced back, won the world title by his third fight or something. Third or fourth, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. It was a while ago.
Early.
Yeah. Lopez won his title younger. They're both coming in. Lomachenko's the wily veteran. Even though they have around the same number of professional fights, you got to remember, Lomachenko fighting over 400, winning over 300 fights in his amateur career, that takes a lot out of you. That's a lot of face punches you're taking. So Lopez is the younger, hungrier fighter. Lomachenko's the more experienced, the more skilled. So it's going to have to be a skill versus will situation. Lopez is really, the odds are probably correct. Lopez is going to have to will his way to a victory and get a big win. But he's going to have to put pressure. He's going to have to cheap shot Lomachenko. He's going to have to take Lomachenko out of his game, kind of like Salido did. If I was him, I'd be watching that tape over and over again and then just going by the ref and see what I can get away with and see kind of toe the line before getting fouled. But just get him out of his game. Let's cut to Donnie real quick on camera, please.
This is my best impression of a Dallas fan. Look at that bozo. You can see the ankle bracelet on him. No pockets. He's not paying child support. His pockets should be filled.
You gotta stop using the Hungry for Hope Amex for art classes. It's not paying off.
His eyes look like he's a little under an influence too. I might say. That's not my. But all right, back to what you guys were doing. I'm just sorry.
I was so sure that you were gonna just write my name on that, just because you're so angry about being wrong about the Dak Prescott thing.
Yanni, let's stick to sports. What do we like in sports?
The safe bet's Lomachenko. It's not going to field you a lot of money. I wouldn't put too much money on it. But, I'll maybe slip Yanni some prop bets for his video to go over.
We'll be on the lookout for that. Tune in. That video should be there Saturday
When's the fight?
afternoon.
Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night. So it's got to be there by Saturday afternoon. There's 2 fights. There's that card. There's the UFC card, which we're about to talk about in a second, I suppose.
Absolutely, and we will take care of all of those for you guys before the fights happen on Saturday. So
everybody look forward to that Yanni the Greek video. He's still going to talk some more sports, but look forward to that.
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep it going with Tim here because another
wow.
big night in UFC.
This hour blew by.
It did. So finish up, Tim, by giving the good people what you think about the Ortega Korean Zombie fight. Which Korean Zombie, excellent nickname.
Yeah, great nickname, great fighter. He's 16-5. He's going against Ortega, 14-1. Do not let the records fool you on this one. Ortega is a trap bet at plus. What was he again, champ?
Ortega plus 152, Zombie minus 188.
Thanks, sport. So Ortega is not. That's a trap bet. You know he's 14-1. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna think that he's gonna, pull the upset, but he's not. Korean Zombie's there. Korean Zombie's had some of the nastiest submissions, some of the best victories I've seen in a while. He's on a 2-fight winning streak. He stopped Frankie Edgar in the first round. Not many people can do that. So it's Korean Zombie. He's going to twist him up a little bit and tap Ortega out.
Oh, maybe a little prop bet on the submission then.
Yeah, I'll go submission.
We'll take a look at that for you guys. Last one, Jessica Andrade versus Caitlin Chukagian.
Chukagian, I think it is.
Chukagian. Local.
Yeah, she's Jersey City, New Jersey. She was a CFFC champion, which is one of the biggest regional promotions in the country. They're basically, essentially, a UFC feeder system. And if they don't get to the UFC, they're definitely going to Bellator. So most of their fighters, most of their champions get on TV. We actually seen one of them last weekend, Chris Daukus. He rocked somebody. I forget who it was, but stayed undefeated in UFC. She's going against Jessica Andrade. Andrade's the veteran. She's been in there with just about everybody.
She comes in as the favorite at minus 152. Caitlin plus 124.
I think there's going to be an upset there. Caitlin had a tough loss against Shevchenko and then turned around and beat her sister in the next fight. She's trying to get retribution. She's trying to get back to a title shot. I would take that plus 124. Bet it on the local. Get money.
There you have it.
So, that was great, Yanni, but people are asking, are we doing the shot? Are you doing the shot of El Wingador? I got to tell you, I opened this El Wingador sauce. My God, this thing.
Yep.
How about this? We'll just do one shot, $20 to your favorite charity.
Done.
Fill it up to the tippy top.
We're going to do, Yanni is going to take a shot. We're going to donate $20 to his favorite charity. In this.
I'll do something like St. Jude's.
The Bean to Bean Cup's a shot glass, so.
You got the El Wingador sauce, and we're going to let you chug some Bean to Bean coffee with it if you would like. If not, you don't have to.
I'll do it straight up. If I don't have a beer, just do it straight up.
We got our Bean to Bean coffee. Remember to check them out. BeanToBean.com. One bean at a time. My God, are they good?
The coffee comes from the same place Yanni gets his cocaine.
This, you're going to do a shot, Jan. We're going to end this show with Yanni doing a shot of El Wingador sauce. You can get it on elwingador.com. We'll be having the big man on very soon.
Look, it's elwingadorsauce.com.
elwingadorsauce.com.
Get it. Do a little top.
Let me zoom in on this.
Oh, just do sports, Yanni. Just do sports. Don't do anything else. Oh, yeah, chug this hot sauce.
If we can zoom in on me real quick, I want to zoom in so our viewers can see. We got the Toxic Radio shot glass. Man, we can't do nothing without Toxic Radio. They're the ones who bring our voice. They bring our dream and our show alive. And we got El Wingador sauce. Get it on elwingadorsauce.com. Brought to you by Bill El Wingador Simmons, our first in-studio guest. And now we are doing a shot. Yanni is doing a shot, and we will donate $20 to his favorite charity. Yanni?
Don't think about it, champ.
Don't
Just shoot
think about it.
It smells pretty good. All right, well.
I got Yanni a water. I'm looking out for him. Yanni, anything you would like to say before you take this shot?
Cheers, Hungry for Hope Nation.
Cheers, Yanni. Do it, Yanni. Do it, Yanni. Do it. He did it. He did it. Oh, my God. He did it. Oh, my God.
That's delicious.
It's delicious?
Yeah.
Yanni.
The heat is fine. I'm about to throw
will you match? Yanni, will you match my $20 if I do a shot and give $20 to my favorite charity?
Let's do it.
I
Dude,
feel
you're
like
enjoy this, honestly, man.
We got El Wingador sauce. We're taking a shot. Shots for charity, baby.
now fucking fill me up. Oh, no, you just licked the hole in there. Fuck that. I'll just take a little top. Here's the shit in my pants on the way home tonight.
Shots for charity, baby. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking delicious.
This stuff's amazing. My God. Oh,
Like, and not too much of a kick.
Oh, my God.
Hungry for Hope Nation. It was our pleasure.
Open up the glass.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to be doing shots of El Wingador Sauce,
I'll
but
take
we are
another
out of here.
shot.
We will see you all next week. That's all, Hungry for Hope Nation. We're out of here.